Hello everyone, welcome to my another live stream and I'm Hiba with you. I hope you all are doing well. So this is our another project live about VTC or USD1 and Ethereum or USD1. So thank you so much everyone for joining my live stream. And also thank you so much for supporting me, and I will request you who okay, so Gate will add 9 spot trading pairs including VTC or USD1 and Ethereum or USD1 and CryptoI. Hi CryptoI, how are you? Thank you so much for joining my live stream. Okay, so to enrich trading option and enhance user experience, Gate will add a new USD1 trading zone to the spot trading market at 6 UTC. Crypto, I'm fine. How are you? Okay, at 6 UTC on July 22, 2025, and launch the following USD 1 trading pairs and BTC to USD 1 trading pair Ethereum Sol. Okay, trading start at July 22, 2025 at 6 UTC. Gate will continue our launch more high quality trading pairs. Please stay tuned for official announcement. Thank you for your support and trust in Gate. Gate team July 22, 2025 published this gated to crypto trade over 3,500 cryptocurrencies safely, quickly, and easily on Gate. Okay, and Crypto I, good to see you here. Thank you so much. Okay, so BTC USD. So that is BTC USD 1 market and ইথোরিয়াম সোল সবই তো আছে এটা কেমনে বের করবো বের করবো কেমনে মানে এটা তো বিটিসি ইথোরিয়াম কোন মানে ওই জায়গায় যে টিপ দিতে হবে so that is our BTC. Oh, BTC USD 1 গরম করে নিও So here you all can see that is BTC USD1 market, and this market is right now going to down in 1 hour market situation, and its sale is going on 100. So in 1 hour time frame, this market is going to down, and its sale is going on 1,16,188.6. And thank you so much everyone for joining my live stream. Okay, so in BTC slash USD1 market, it is right now going on 1,16,133.3. And if I check the previous situation of this market, so that was the previous higher high, and its sale was in 12.02 to 1.2. And if I check the lower low of this market, so that was the previous low, and its sale was in 1,14685.8. Okay, so this was the BTC USD 1 hour market situation, and there is 4 hour market situation of BTC USD 1. And here also this market is going to down, and it still is going on 1,16013.5. So I think it will go on 1,15771 2.3. And if I check the previous situation of this 4 hour, That was the previous higher high, 120201.1, and that is the lower low. The session was in 114705.9. And right now I will go in one day market situation. So that is the one day market situation of BTC USD1. Okay, so that is for BTC USD1 one day market situation, and that is still going to down, and its sale is going on 115926.7. And if I check the previous higher high of one day market, so that was the previous high, and its sale was in 12022 point. Okay, everyone, thank you so much for joining my live stream and for supporting me. So that was our BTC or USD1 market situation in one day, and that was the higher high of this market, and its sale was in 120221.2, and that is the low which is continued, and its sale was in 114645.5. And if I go the 1 minute 50-minute market situation, so that is the 50-minute market situation of gate BTC or USD1 market. Though here you can see this market is continuously go to down, and it's already break this liquidity zone, and it's going on 115971.6. So I hope its chances has to be gone that much, and its SL can be on 114924.5. Okay, so that was the BTC or USD1 market situation in 50 minutes, and right now I will go in 1 minute market situation of BTC or USD1. So in 1 minute, as you can see here, there is also going to down, and here I hope it will be touch this line 115916.0 and can be go on 115856.7. If I check the previous situation, so that was the previous higher high, and its sale was in 116678.2, and that is the previous low, and its sale was in 115859.7. And Manorani, hello Manorani, how are you? Thank you so much for joining my live stream. Mashallah, nice work. Thank you so much. Okay, so that was our BTC or USD1 situation in 1 minute. And thank you so much, Manavrani. Okay, so right now I will go in Ethereum USD1 trading pair. And Manoorani, thank you so much for your lovely comment. Okay, so that is our Ethereum USD1 market situation in 1 minute. So here this market is going to down, and its SL is going on 3698.76. And if you check the previous market situation, so that was the previous higher high of this 1 minute market, and its SL was in 3735.61, and I think that is the lower low of this market, and its SL was in 3692.98, and that is the 50-minute market situation. So in 15 minutes Ethereum is going to down also, and its SL is going on 3696.16. And if I check the previous market situation, so that was the previous higher high of this market, and its SL was in 3754.34. And if I check the previous lower low of this market, so that was the previous low, and its SL was in 3534.33. And I hope its chances has to be right now go on 3674.77, and then it can be go up. So that was our Ethereum or USD1 15-minute situation. And that is 1 hour market situation. And in 1 hour this market is also going to down, and in 1 hour its previous higher high SL was in 3761.95, and its lower low SL was in 3532.95. Okay, so I think right now its chances has to be go more down because it's already crossed previous liquidity zone, and then it chances has to be go on this line about 3645.02. And Manorani, thank you so much for your red rose. Okay, and now I will go in 4 hour market situation of Ethereum or USD1. So that is 4 hour market situation, and in 4 hour that is also going to down, and its still is going on 3699.03. And if I check the previous market situation, so that is the previous higher high of this market, and its SL was in 3760.56. And if I check the previous lower low, then that is the previous low of this market, and its SL was in 3533.64. And right now there is going to down, then I hope right now it can be go on that much, and its SL can be on 3622.89. And if it touch this line and go more down, then it can be go on this or this line, and SL can be on 3557.16. Okay, and that is our Ethereum or USD 1 day situation in gate. So in 1 day this is going to down right now, and its chances has to be go on mm, inshallah. Manorani, thank you so much for give me your precious time. Thanks a lot. Okay, so that was our Ethereum or USD1 gate market, and that was the 1 day market's previous high, and its SL was in 3764.85, and its lower low SL was in 3530.78. And right now I will go in Sol USD trading pair. So that is Sol in 1 day market situation, and right now it is going to down, and its SL is going on 180.39. Okay, and its previous high SL was in 206.26. And then I will go in 4 hour market situation in Sol USD1, and here this market is also going to down, and I think it maybe go on 178.77 right now. And if we check the previous market situation, so that was the previous high of this market, and its SL was in 205.62. And if I check the previous lower low of this market, so that was the previous low, and its CCL was in 176.08. Okay, and right now I will go in 1 hour market situation. Information. So Solana was founded by former engineer from Qualcomm, Intel, and Roblox at the end of 2017. It is a single chain trust proof of interest agreement which focus on, so there is moment. Okay, so go back to chart, and that is our 1 hour market situation and Sol USD1. So here in 1 hour there is trying to going to up, and its CSL is going on 180.39. And if I check the previous market situation of this market, so that was the previous high, and its CSL was in 205.72, and that is the previous low, and its CSL was in 176.08. Okay, and right now I will go in 50-minute situation of Sol slash USD1. So that is the 50-minute market situation, and in 15-minute this market is trying to go to up, and its CCL is going on 180.43. And mine, thank you so much for joining my live stream. Okay, so that is our Sol slash USD 150 minute market situation, and that is the previous high of no that is the previous high of 50-minute market situation of Sol, and its CCL was in 205.92, and that is the lower low of this market, and its CCL was in 176.07. Okay, and then I will go in next pair of trading. Okay, so there is B2 USD1 trading pair. Let's talk about this. Okay, so that is V slash USD1 market situation in 15-minute, and there this market is going to trying to up, and its CCL is going on 0.5711. That is in 15-minute market situation, and now I will go in 1 hour market situation. So that is the 1 hour market situation position of B slash USD1. And get user, thank you so much for joining my live stream. Just stay with me and take your answer. Okay, so here that is we are USD1 market, and here it is trying to go to up right now, and its CCL is going on 0.57201. And if I check the previous market situation, then that is the previous high of this market, and its CCL was in 0.06067. Okay, and thank you so much everyone for joining my live stream and for supporting me. And Gear User, thank you so much. Panorani, thanks a lot. Yes, sir. And mine, thank you so much for your 1 USD. And Survivor 12345, thank you so much for joining my live stream. And Shaw Nature, thank you. Okay, so that was the higher high situation in 1 hour, and there is the lower low situation in 1 hour, and its CCL was in 0.5203. Okay, and right now I will go in 4 hour situation. So that is the 4 hour situation of this market, and CCL is going on 0.5699, and its price is 0.5711 USD1. Total USD1 and amount available. Okay, and here total price 0.7201, total V 13.3, total USD 7.61, and here that average price 0.5726, total V 359.1, and total USD 205.61, and when average price 0.5728, total V is 684.3, and total USD 391.99, and when average price is 0.5731, total B 1050.7, total USD 602.19, and at last here when average price is 0.5749, total V is 3191.7, and total USD 1834.98. So in 4 hour, that is the previous higher high of this market, and its CCL was in 0.6079, and right now that is going on down, and its CCL is going on 5699. And if I check the previous lower low of this market, so that is the low, and its CCL was in 0.5199. And right now I will go in 1 day situation of B/USD 4 hour 1 hour 1 day situation. And everyone, thank you so much for joining my live stream. And thank you so much for supporting me. And Hamza and Gate User, can you comment here in English? I didn't getting your language. Okay, and Sikaf, thank you so much. And Agut Cano, I think your name. I'm so sorry if I was wrong. Thank you so much for joining my live stream. Hello. Okay, so here that was the one day market situation, and then I will go next one, and there is BNB to USD1 trading pair. And I got Cano 82. How are you people? I'm fine. How are you? Okay, so that is BNB or USD one day market situation, and here there is going to up, and its CCL is going on 7774.3. So if we check the previous situation of this market, and Mohingi, thanks for it. Thank you so much, Mohingi. You're most welcome. Okay, so that is the higher high of this one day market, and its CCL was in 809.4, and that is the lower low of this market, and its CCL was in 743.7, and that is going to up, and it changes first of all has to be go on that much, which ASL can be on 780.8, and next it, if it go to more up, then its chances has to be go that much, which ASL will be 797.4 or more up. And then I will go in 4 hour market situation. So that is the 4 hour situation of VNB USD1. And in 4 hour, this market is also trying to go to up, and its CCL is going on 779.6. And Crypto King 13, Rylas, Gate User, Repo 99, Amanju Shane. Oh, here comes the cow. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining my live stream. So that is our BNB USD1 4 hour market situation, and there is the higher high ASL, which is 809.4, and there is the lower low ASL, which is 744.2. Okay, and still it is going on 744.4, and its chances has to be right now go on 782.5. It can be touches this line, and then if it cross this line, then it will go there, which SL will be 785.2. Okay, so that was the 4 hour situation, and right now I will go in 1 hour situation. So that is our 1 hour situation of VNB slash USD1, and here this market is also going to trying to go to up, and it's already gone too much closer of its liquidity zone. And here this is 1 hour situation, and if I check the previous higher high of this market, so that is the previous high, and ACL is 809.8. and if I check the previous lower low of this market, so that is the low, and this is 743.7, and this market is going on right now 774.2. Okay, and right now I will go in 15-minute market situation. So that is our 15-minute market situation, and here this market is going to up already, and its chances has to be right now go on this much, with ASL can be on 781.1. and if you check the previous market situation, so that is the high, and its ASL was in 784.7, and that is the low, and its ASL is 743.3. And then here above 773.5 average price, total VNB was 13.898, and total USD was 10,300.36, and when it was 744.2 at last, its average price, total VNB was 132.469, and total USD was 102,989.51, and is continuous. Okay. And its price is 773.8 USD1. Okay, and that is 1 hour market situation of BNB USD1, and its ACL is going on 773.9, and that is its previous higher high. ACL is 809.6, and that is the previous low, and its ACL was in 743.7. Okay, and everyone, thank you so much for joining my live stream. We generated get user E18, get user 56, MD Mostahid, get user 7F, Tain Sui, get user 80. Thank you so much everyone for joining my live stream and for supporting me. I'm so happy for you all that you are all supporting me and joining my live stream and supporting me. Thank you so much everyone. So that was the VNB market situation in 1 hour, and it is going on right now 773.1, and its previous lower low SL was in 743.7. Okay, and right now then I will go in next trade TRX USD pair. So this is TRX to USD1 trading pair. Okay, and TRX price is 0.3133 USD. Okay. Okay, so that is 1 hour market situation, and here in 1 hour this is going on 0.3133. And if I check the previous market situation, so that was the previous higher high, and its CSL was in 0.3187, and that is the previous low, and its CSL was in 0.3007. And Mr. Nadigu, get user visitor A480332, and Zuin, thank you so much for joining my live stream. Okay, so that is right now going on up, and its chances it has to be go on that much because there is a liquidity zone and higher high ASL also, so it chances has to be right now go on 0.30144. Okay, and then I will go in 4 hour market situation. So that is the 4 hour market situation of TRX USD1, and its position in 0.3137, and low was in 0.3009, and there is the high 3188. Okay, and thank you so much everyone for joining my live stream and for supporting me. Get user 3732, get user E1, visitor 48, Zuin, thank you so much everyone for joining my live stream. So that was the TRX 4 hour market situation, and right now I will go in 1 day situation of TRX. So that is the 1 day situation of TRX, and in 1 day this is right now trying to go to up. And VIP 18 Samuel Tona, get user E6, thank you so much everyone for joining my live stream. Okay, so then I will go another trading pair, that is Dodge. So Dodge or USD1 trading pair is here. So Dodge in 1 day market situation, what's happening here, let me see. So there is 1 day market situation, and here the price of Dodge limit 0.2317 USD. And crypto pioneer king Opoli, make 20 money, thank you so much for joining my live stream. Okay, so here there is the low, there is the high, and it is going to down. In 4 hour, let me check what is happening here, but in 4 hour there is going to up, and it says is going on 0.23414. Okay, so that is the lower low of this market, and its ASL1 is 0.2222. 0.23, and that is the higher high of this market, and its CCL was in 0.271. Okay, and then Doge in 1 hour. So Doge in 1 hour trying to go to down, and I hope it can be go on that much or that much. His CCL can be on 0.2243, and that is the previous high, and its CCL was in 0.2707, and that is the low, and its CCL was in 0.2220. Okay, so that is all about Doge 1 hour, and that is Doge 15-minute market, same as like previous market. So right now I will go in next market, that is SUI. Thank you so much everyone for joining my last crypto pioneer. Get user 1D, get user 75, and A99, Abu Al Hanut Taskia 772. Thank you so much everyone for joining my live stream. So that is SUI slash USD1 market situation in 15 minutes. And mine, thank you so much for joining my live stream. Okay, so that was the SUI 50-minute market situation, and that was the previous higher high of this market, and its SL was in 3.866, and that is the low of this market, and its SL was in 3.539, and right now this market is going to down, which SL is going on 3.745, and it's continued. Okay, and then I will go in 1 hour situation. इस पहला इंफॉर्मेशन पर जाती हूँ तो SUI is an unauthorized layer 1 blockchain designed from scratch, allowing creators and developers to establish an experience that satisfies the next billion user in Web3. SUI is horizontally scalable, supporting a wide range of application development with unparalleled speed and low cost. That is the website of SUI. Built beyond, SUI delivers the benefits of Web3. Okay, there is nothing. Okay. And thank you so much everyone for joining my live stream. Okay, so that is the about Sui. And Aidan Geo, thank you so much for joining here. Okay, so there is the white paper of Sui, the Sui smart contract platform. Introduction overview, all is over here. The Sui programming model. Okay, that is all over here. There is no more time for getting on this. And last one have to read, there is EGL1 to USD1 trading pair. Then and that is EGL USD1 trading pair. And information, Eagles landing EGL 1 is the first superhero meme coin on BSC, swearing straight out from for meme. EGL 1 embodies the bold heart of American spirit and culture in full Marvel comic glory. America first, EGL first. And that is the website of Eagles Land. And in Eagle Land we are trust CAOXF4. Okay, so that was the website of Eagle Land. GCOS USD is taking the region on Binance. And Gate user, thank you so much for joining my live stream. Okay, so thank you so much everyone for joining my live stream. And this project about gateway led 9 spot trading pair including VTC slash USD1 and Ethereum slash USD1 and 22/7/2005 UTC and views 44,265 to enrich trading option and enhance user experience. Gate will add a new USD1 trading zone to the spot trading market at 6 UTC on July 22, 2025 and launch the following USD1 trading pairs. And Muhammad Ibrahim Mullah, Amanju Shane, thank you so much for joining my live stream. Shimul's Gear User, thank you so much everyone for joining my live stream and for supporting here. And Crypto Pioneer, thank you so much for joining my live stream again. And Get User through 3, thank you so much for joining my live stream. Okay, so that was our project USD1 and trading starts in July 22, 2025 at 6 UTC and Gate will continue to launch more high quality trading pairs. Please stay tuned for official announcement. Thank you for your support and trust in Gate. Okay, so this published July 22, 2025 Gate team and there is all about gateway to crypto. Trade over 3,500 cryptocurrencies safely, quickly, and easily on Gate. Take action now. Sign up and claim up to 10,000 in welcome reward, and if you invite friends you can earn 40% commission. Okay, so thank you so much everyone for joining my live stream and for supporting me for the long time. And that was our USD1 project. Get will at 9 spot trading pair including BTC slash USD and Ethereum slash USD1 to induce trading option and enhance user experience. Get will add a new USD1 trading zone to the spot trading market at 6 UTC on July 22, 2025 and launch the following USD1 trading pairs. So that is all the pairs: BTC to USD trading pair, Ethereum to USD1 trading pair, Sol to USD1, B to USD1, BNB to USD1, TRX to Doge, SUI, and EGL1 to USD1 trading pair. So thank you so much everyone for joining my live stream, and I will come back with my another live after few hours. So I hope you all will join here. So till then, take care and Allah Hafiz everyone.